Hello everyone, this is Pam, Rose City Stitcher, coming to you with an update video on my cross stitch. This is a video about cross stitch. I know it's been a while. Last video was back in October, so I wanted to kind of come by and give you an update on everything that I've been working on the last couple months. I've been pretty busy. I've got a lot of things to show you, so I'm going to go ahead and get started on my finishes, my starts, and WIPS, and a few purchases. So I'm going to start with my finishes. And my first finish is called, excuse me, Give Thanks. This was in a magazine. I was part of the monthly magazine group. And so I was supposed to do a magazine, something for a magazine each month. And this is what I picked. And I believe this was a hands-on design that was in the magazine. And I didn't change anything. So everything's the called for threads. And this is on T-dye 28 count Monaco. I like how that turned out. And then this was a start and a finish, I believe, in October. This is also from a magazine. This is Matilda Hornbuckle. It was a pretty quick stitch. Of course, it took forever to stitch the shoe. But I think it turned out good also. So there's that one. And I can't remember what fabric this was on. It was a Picture This Plus, but that's all I remember. And then I had a big finish. I finally finished my Lantern Lane by Little House Needleworks. And this is on Opalescent Oaken. So it turned out really good. You can kind of see some of the sparkle, I think. So I was happy to get that one finally finished. That was a big finish for me. Then I finished part of my Sheep Virtues. And I'm doing this all on one piece. So it's a big piece. And I finished the second one, Love. It was for a prompt. There's a prompt that I was supposed to stitch something with the hearts. And so I pulled this one out and finished it. Again, I'm not really sure what, looks like this is the same fabric that Matilda Hornbuckle was on, but I'm not really sure what it's called. So, but I'm hoping to get all of the sheep done next year, and then the following year all I'll have left to do is the middle part. Then I finished one of the Christmas House Trios by Waxing Moon Designs. And I'm doing this on the Petit Point Blue, 32 count. And I finished the first house. I thought it turned out real good. I did not do the bunting at the bottom. I just didn't really feel like it's necessary. The snow looked good enough, so I didn't do the bunting on the bottom. I really like how it turned out on this blue. I'm going to do the rest of them. I'm hoping they'll all fit on here. And then my last finish, I just finished this last night. And this is A Merry Little Christmas by Stitching with the Housewives. And this is on some fabrics by LJ, no name. It's a 16 count. But I thought it was perfect blue. I'm sorry, there seems to be a bit of a glare from the window. I'm going to try to shut that window some. Hang on. Maybe, let's see. Yeah, that's maybe a little bit better. So those were my finishes. And then let me show you my starts. I had a good bit of starts. I had a lot of Halloween starts. I just kind of went crazy on Halloween Day. I think Halloween Day ended up being 24 hours marathon stitching, and so I was like just stitching all of them. So I started. This was out of this magazine. And I think I had showed you this, that I was hoping to start this. It was Halloween typography. And that's how far I got. The first 3 rows. I think that was a good start for me. And then I started Halloween Cat by Sisterhood Street. This was one I'd had for a while. I finally decided to give this one a start. And there's my start. I got the hat done. And I'm not sure what fabric this is. This is just a fabric that I had that I thought would be good with the blue modeling. And then I started, okay. Teresa Kogut's Ghoul Friends. And this is on a Fiddler's Ada. I didn't get too much done. I just kind of got some of the borders started. I think that was the last one I started and I was getting kind of tired. Oh yes, summer starts. And then I started also by Waxing Moon Designs. I started their other trio. I started the Haunted House trio. And this is on Awakening by Be Stitch Me. Is that Jovelin? And there's my start of that one. And I do plan to stitch all 3 of them. And then on Election Day, I started a Suffrage Act. That one. And see, there's my start on that one. And this is on Heritage, 28 count Lugana. And my last start is one that I'm very excited to have started. And that's Christmas Twilight by Joan Elliott. I've been wanting to stitch this for a while. This is a memorial piece for my grandmother who passed away, because this reminds me of her. She was always dressed up no matter where she was going. My grandfather would make fun of her because he'd be like, "Why are you getting all dressed up? We're just going to the grocery store." And she was always dressed up. This really reminded me a lot of her. And this is on the called for fabric. Snowy Mountain, 28 count Lugana. And I love it. There she is. I started the trees and then her hat. I said I didn't want to put it down. I just love it. The fabric is beautiful. It's perfect for it. So I'll be getting back to this probably this week. I'm going to work on this some more this month for sure. Yes, I'd really like to have this one finished next year for Christmas. I'll be able to get that framed and hung up. So those were all of my starts and my finishes. So let me show you my my WIPS. I didn't work on a whole lot of WIPS. I started a lot of projects and worked on those, and I spent a lot of time finishing those that I'd finished. So let me kind of show you the ones I did work on. I pulled out I don't know why this light is just not, the light is not good. And this is on Barnwood, 28 count. I had not worked on this one for a long time because I had trouble seeing it, but I happened to pull it out and it actually worked out good for me. So, and honestly, I still don't even know which way it goes. I think maybe this way. But I have decided I'm not going to stitch the wings on her. I don't think they're necessary. I had done Gwen and she didn't have the wings, so I don't think she really needs the wings either. So that'll have that one finish a little bit quicker. For Thanksgiving, I worked on Feast of Friendship by Blackbird Designs. And this is on Hand Dyed by Stephanie, Caramel Macchiato, which is a really pretty fabric. And there's my progress. I said I'd only pull this one out usually in November, so it's gonna take me a while to finish unless I make it a focus piece. But I do enjoy it. And I worked on, this is Nora Corbett Sea Flora. And she's on Hand Dyed by Stephanie, no, Under the Sea, Mermaid Sea. And I made a lot of progress on her. I was really trying to get her finished. So, you're gonna see, she's coming along. I really just have to finish her hair and her face, and then the thing that she's holding. This will be a finish next year. And I worked on Nantucket Rose by Lavender and Lace. And she's on a blue T-dot, blue by Monaco Lugana. And there's her progress. I worked on the pink. This one I keep hoping I'm going to finish, and every year goes by and it's no closer. It seems to take forever on this one. And also for Thanksgiving, I worked on the Plymouth sampler by the Sampler Company. Again, this one only comes out at Thanksgiving, so it's another one that doesn't get a lot of progress. But there it is. I'm down to the bottom on the border, and I was getting tired of that border, so I started on the house. worked on Christmas Tea with a needle, Brenda Gervais. This is just on a mushroom lagana. And oh, there it is. That's so cute. I love the little mice. They're so cute. Oh, you can see my kitty behind us there. What you doing, Princess? And this is Merry Old Soul. This is what I'm trying to get finished. I think I might be able to get this one finished this year. Another with a needle. This one's on wheat lugana. And you can see I've got a lot of it done. I did change the color here to, I believe, ribbon red, because they had it in what was it, chili pepper, and I didn't have that, so or maybe it was cherry cobbler. That may have been cherry cobbler that I changed it to. One of the two. Then I worked for just a minute on flying lessons because it was a prompt. I needed to stitch on something with sheep, and this has sheep. So, and I just worked more on that border. That is the bottom. I got to the bottom on that one, but that border is killer. Goodness, it's a really fancy border. I stitched on Jim Shore's Nordic Santa. That one. And I was hoping to eke out a finish on this one too, but it didn't. Kind of got slowed down on that one. So, it's looking good. They're cute. And then I worked on my gold collection, Candy Cane Santa. And I ended up I took a break on this one to organize because my floss was getting so tangled up, it was awful. And so I ended up putting all of it on bobbins and put them in these. Like all the blues and the greens I put in one, and then all the reds I put in the other. And that has helped tremendously doing that because it was taking forever having it on those big, it was on these and they were just getting all tangled up. So I took them all off and I'm glad I did. So now here's my progress on this. This was another one I really had hoped to get done this year, but didn't happen. It's going to be a focus for next year. I said, as I had told you before, I'm going to do very few new starts. I had joined that group, but then all the stuff that I had to do for that group, I just didn't have the time to do it with school. So I'm still in the group, and I do like their sales that they've got going on. I'm going to participate in those, but I didn't actually put the album up. But I kind of looked at what starts I want to do, and there really aren't very many I want to start that I'm real anxious to start because I started everything I wanted this year. So I've got a few, and I'll show you which ones I kind of have in mind. Let's see. So that's all except for my one that I have an earth design. I finally pulled it back out. You don't see this one very much, but I'm going to start really trying to work on this one on the 5th of every month for the full coverage on the 5th. That's my mini Shaman. And I did get a pretty good bit done on her. There she is. I basically was working on this part right here. So, just kind of coming down. So, strings there. So, goes a lot quicker now that I've got her in Pattern Keeper. That really helps. And it kind of motivates you a little bit too, because you see your percentage and you see the number of your stitches go down. That's kind of fun. Okay, so that is everything that I worked on the last 2 months. So now let me just show you the little bit of haul that I got. A lot of the haul that I got, I put to use. So all I have to show you is just the patterns, because the fabric that I bought, I went ahead and used it. The floss, of course, I went ahead and was using. So I don't have a whole lot to show you. So, but I did get Stitching with the Housewives bag. And I was putting all my Stitch with the Housewives WIPS in here. A Merry Little Christmas, I was keeping that in here. So now I'll be ready to start another one of theirs and put that in there. From Stash Unload, I got this from Erica Michaels. It's called Ask, Seek, and Not. Of course, when I got it, I did not realize it comes with 40 count gauze, which I have no idea how to use. So I'm not too sure when that's going to get started. No, cream puff. Get down, get down. Also from Stash Unload, I got Fresh Eggs Farm, hands-on design, and Priscilla's Designs. And then I got on a really big gingerbread kick. My kitchen is all gingerbread. I absolutely love it. It's beautiful. I love going in there and seeing all of my gingerbread stuff. So, like Java Girl, Stitches, I love her. She loves gingerbread too. So, I was buying everything she was buying. It's like she'd show a pattern, like, oh, I have to get that one too. So, yeah. So, if you watch her, you're going to see these on her channel. So, I got this one. This is from Cherry Hill Stitchery. So cute. It's called North Pole Cookie Company. So, I'm going to have that one stitched. That'll be a start next year to add to my gingerbread collection. Then I got from Shannon Christine Designs. I've just really fallen in love with her designs. Little Yellow House Crafts raves about her also, and her designs are beautiful. I'm kind of getting where I've been stitching so many, darker colored patterns and muted colors that I was really kind of like, I'm in the mood to stitch something with some brighter colors. And when Little Yellow House Crafts showed these, I'm like, oh, this is what I want, something that's colorful. And it does have gingerbread on it, so it fits that. So I got this. Tastes Like Christmas. It's so colorful. I love it. It's so pretty. So I bought that one. And then I also joined her club. I joined it a little late, so I didn't get all of them. But I got some. I got Christmas Club 5. This is from her club. And then this is 4, which I really do like the blue. And then, I don't know if this is, that's October, I think. And then this is the bonus one for one of the months. And then from Stitching with the Housewives, I bought a whole bunch. This is called Mrs. Claus's Cookies. Santa Claus is coming to town. Gingerbread Cottage. And then Sweet. I think this was the freebie one that came with the cookies one. So I'll be stitching those. And then I what you call it, 123 Stitch was having a sale on stuff, so I did buy some whenever they had their Thanksgiving sale. So I got I Hear the Bells. I really had hoped to start this and finish that this year, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But I really do like that one. That was really pretty. Then I got this. They had a lot of the Teresa Kogut ones on sale, so I got this one. I thought that was just too cute. And also from Teresa Kogut, this may be my New Year's Eve start. I'm thinking I'd really like to start this for the new year. It's gonna be my new year. Pray. So this is gonna. I'm not gonna do an. I'm gonna do a New Year's start, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But yeah, this I think is gonna be my New Year's Eve start. I'm pretty sure if I can find a fabric for it. And then again with the gingerbread. Like Linden Place Gingerbread Grove. Just too cute. Love it. And then I did get my Stitchers Quarterly Santa Baby. Oh, somehow another pattern got put in there. So it's this pattern, which is really cute. Like everybody says, I love the vintage look of Santa. Absolutely love it. It's my favorite. But oh my gosh, all that white. All that white. I mean, they give you three things of white. So that'll take some time with all that white. But I am going to stitch it. And I love the fabric. It's an opalescent fabric. It's like super pretty. And it's, I believe it's a 14 count. So that won't be so bad. But yeah, I do like that one. It's just really cute. I don't know if I'll get it started this year or not. We'll see. Of course, I'm out of school now. So out of school for 2 weeks. So I will have some time. So I may start some more things. We'll see. So I think that's all that I have. I'm trying to find what I did with my papers. Hang on, guys. I'm looking for my papers. There they are. Nope, that's not them either. Let's just add it down somewhere. Oh, it's behind me. There we go. Okay, so just very quickly, what my plan is, I'm going to do another video early this week that talks about my plans. I've got a little planner that I'm going to use. This is kind of going to be my planner, along with the 24 hours of cross stitch. So this is going to kind of be what I use kind of monthly, just to kind of see, and then daily to say kind of what I stitch on. And then this one, I've bought her stuff, and so this is going to kind of be the one that just kind of holds all the other things that she has, kind of the recap stuff. So yeah, so I'm going to be using that. So but like I said, I'm going to talk about that in a couple days. I thought I'd put that on a different video, what my plans were, because I'm going to do WIP Go. So I was going to show you all my WIP Go projects, and then show you this a little bit more. So stay tuned for that in a couple days. Not sure when I'll stitch that. Just depends on how what the weather's like for me to stitch that, to make that video. So again, thank you for watching. Thank you to all my subscribers. I appreciate it. And everybody have a safe and happy Christmas. Stay safe, everybody. I'm hoping to go to Houston to see my family. We had to cancel Thanksgiving plans because we just felt like it wasn't safe enough for us to get together. But we're determined to get together for Christmas. We don't want to miss Christmas, so we're hoping to do that. So anyway, I'll see you in a few days when I do my planning video. So I'll see you then.